It's time for Ryan's Roses, 102.7 KIIS-FM. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found some really strange notes in my husband's email drafts. They're very specific. I don't know if he's receiving them or writing them. The language in these notes is not something he's ever used with me. So let's see. This is Megan in Fullerton. Megan, thanks for coming on. So tell us more about the strange email drafts.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know what to do. I had to look up a flight number, and I went in my husband's email, and I noticed there was 94 drafts. And I thought that was super weird. And so I opened it. It's like all these very strange, like sexual notes in there. And it's even stranger because they read as letters. And they're very specific. And I don't know if he's receiving them and saving them or sending them and saving them. If he's sending them to multiple girls. I just don't know what's going on, and it's so weird.
You think he's writing these letters and sending them to other people? You've not received any of them yourself?
I haven't received any.
Wow.
That's weird.
And they're not addressed to anybody?
Specific. No. That's why it's like so hard to tell if he's sending them or if he's receiving some of them. They're very strange.
Or does he just have a side hobby fetish / thing about writing these kinds of emails but not sending them to anybody? We're about to call her husband. So she found these email drafts, and she said there were 94 of these email drafts that were provocative sentences, paragraphs, drafts of emails not sent to anybody but composed and just held in the drafts file. So interesting. I don't know what it means. And if he hasn't sent any to anybody,
what you brought up, though, is interesting that, like, maybe he has this fetish or, like, this hobby of writing provocative or erotic
right? Like,
emails.
He likes to, He likes to be an erotic author and just save the drafts. Well, Tanya, your fetishes might be weird to someone else, too.
Yeah, that's just very odd.
Let's not be judgmental till we find out the truth. So,
fair.
Megan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to call him now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out when we offer him the roses, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adam, please?
This is him.
Hi, Adam. My name is Jenny. I'm calling from Gigi's Floral Shop. How you doing this morning?
Hi. I'm doing pretty good.
So the reason for this phone call is actually we service the Fullerton and OC area with floral deliveries. And right now we're offering our local residents a promotion today of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, cool. Yeah. How does that work? Do I need to give you like a debit card or a credit card or something like that?
No, we actually don't need any information from you. They're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our business, and if you are happy with our arrangements, then we hope that you come back as a returning paying customer. But in the meantime, these are just a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay, awesome. You can send them to my wife, Megan, and can you put like a little note in it?
Of course. Yeah, what do you want to write?
Okay, you just say Happy Monday and maybe like a little heart or exclamation point or something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. Hi, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Happy Monday to you. And we have Megan on the line with us right now.
Hi. Hi, Adam.
Megan, why don't you tell Adam what you found and why we're here?
Okay. Don't be upset. I wasn't snooping at all. I was looking up our flight number, and I went to your email, and I saw that you have 94 drafts. And I just clicked on one of them, and then I clicked on another one, and there was just all these very sexual notes, and I don't know if you're sending these to multiple women, if you're receiving them. I just don't understand what's going on.
Oh, oh gosh, this is sorry. It's just taking me off guard a little bit. So I'm not getting any. So the flower. Okay.
What's up with the erotic emails?
Babe, first of all, I'm not cheating on you. Don't be alarmed. Look, like a coworker. Hey, we were going to talk about this over the phone.
Well, I'd really like to know what's going on. Like, I know you say you're not cheating, but it just really seems like you are.
No. I totally can see how you would think that, but a coworker, I'm trying to like spark some new romance and something new, and a coworker suggested that I write down all my fantasies, kind of like a vision board, and she said that would kind of like spark stuff, and I don't know. She did like a vision board, and it made sense to me at the time.
So, Adam, these are things that are your fantasies that you want to share with your wife, but you're just jotting them down now on the drafts.
Yeah.
How long have you been writing these?
Just like a couple months. Like anytime I'm at work and I just, I picture something or I think about you or something comes up and.
So, Adam, how does it work then? You take one, you read it to your wife eventually?
Yeah, or even like maybe not even read it, but just, do it or use it as a launching pad.
Okay. Well, look, I feel
honestly, I don't hate it.
I don't either. I mean, I think it's kind of creative. Megan, Adam.
I'm trying to get creative here.
You are. Thank you, Adam, for vulnerably sharing all of that. We're going to let you go, and now we're all going to talk about it. So good luck to you, Megan, and Adam. It sounds like everything's okay, Megan.
Thank you.
So Megan and Adam married. She found these 94 erotic sexual email drafts that he had composed and saved, but not sent to anybody. We get him on the line. He said, a coworker of him said, hey, to keep things alive in your relationship, write down your fantasies and then eventually share them with her.
Right.
And that's what you could tell he was embarrassed to tell us, but that's what he told us he was doing. And he hadn't sent them to anybody. And so eventually he was going to either play them out or read them to his wife.
Seems like a lot, though, to hold on to without acting them out.
You mean 94? Maybe he hasn't got the courage to tell her yet. Maybe he had a goal of 100. I don't know.
I know.
Courage. But if it is legit, it's a very creative way of being romantic.
Does anyone else have an issue that he writes these at work? It makes me cringe a little.
It's not the greatest place to be. I'm sure the company doesn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
But is it that weird if it's true that he's just composing these stories? He's wants to do with his wife?
It's not. And if he eventually starts acting them out, then that sounds like a very healthy relationship.
And he's got 94 plus stories.
94.
Yeah, you can make that a book.
So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess a couple question marks. He's doing it at work. A female coworker. It was her idea. Question. But do you think he's cheating? I don't think he's cheating.
I don't think he's cheating. He didn't hesitate to send the flowers to his wife, and it's just such an odd thing with
Annie,
the letters.
What do you think?
I think he's like, I think I know exactly what's happening. I had a friend of mine's husband do the exact same thing where he like struggled communicating with women. So I feel like it's that. I feel like it's like, I can't imagine he wrote 94 of them and he's never read one to his wife. I just feel like that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's unconventional, but maybe it's what he needs, and maybe it'll spice up their relationship. It's hard to judge, right? Because he could just be genuinely trying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I feel like the friend that I know, he would like do it over. I mean, sometimes it was webcams or whatever, but he just needed the courage to like talk to women. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but.
Well, it was a first. We've never had that before. Thanks for calling, Annie.
It's time for Ryan's Roses.
This is going to be interesting. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband is cheating. I know it for a fact. He's coming home late and he's saying he either stayed at work or went to a happy hour with his coworkers. The other night, he got a text at 2 a.m. He quickly got up to check it. He did not realize I was awake too. I just need to know who it is. Is it a stranger or is it someone right under my nose, like my best friend? That is cynical.
Best friend.
Megan, thank you for listening. I appreciate you sending us this email. I'm sorry that you feel like you know your husband is cheating, but let's take that moment and take a little further. Do you honestly believe that the man that you married, the man that you said you'd spend the rest of your life with, and you could actually go behind your back and cheat on you with your best friend?
I mean, I don't know who it's with.
But you say in your note, could it be your best friend?
It could be. That's what I need to know.
But do you believe that your best friend would do that to you?
Why do you have that feeling?
I mean, I hope she wouldn't. But for me, that's where the anxiety is kicking in. It's not. I know that he's cheating. I just need to know who it's with. And I would really hope that she wouldn't. But they've always had a little bit of chemistry. And so that's where my mind is going, and that's the question I need answered.
Well, we're going to get the answer for you, but I'm just shocked that you in your head could even accept that as a possible option when you're talking about your husband and your best friend. But hang on one second. We'll make the call to him next. So Megan is on the line. She says, I know my husband's cheating. She wants to know who it's with. Megan, how long have you been married to this man?
About 8 years.
And you think it could be anybody from a stranger to your own best friend, possibly?
Possibly, yes. I mean, I'm almost hoping it's a stranger, so it's not like a double betrayal. But
Can you tell me what your best friend's name is?
Sarah.
Do you have kids?
We have 2.
Been married 8 years. And so you found the other night he got a text at 2 a.m. and he got up to check it. He didn't realize you were awake. What'd you see?
Well, he didn't realize I was awake. He saw, he jumped up. I saw him jump up out of bed, grab the phone, and run out of the room.
Could you see what was on the phone?
No, I just saw the screen glowing, but it's just like bizarre behavior.
But when he came back to the room, did you say anything?
You didn't ask him?
No, he thought I was asleep. Like, I just laid there still.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, here we're going to do it now. We're going to call him. Megan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
We're going to call him. Sissy's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Will do.
All right, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Nick. Hi, Nick. My name's Michelle. I'm calling from a Classic Bloom. We're a new flower shop right inside the Sylmar Plaza on Gladstone.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're having a wonderful promotion, and I hope you'd be interested in it. Basically, we're offering a free dozen roses that you can send to anybody today. They're absolutely free. We don't need billing info, credit card info, cash, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
I think I'm good. I'm going to pass. I appreciate it, but
Oh, are you sure? It's free roses. We pick somebody at random every single week, and you're the one that was selected this week. And so you can send them to anybody and put a smile on someone's face.
Yeah, I think maybe you just caught me off guard, but I think I'm gonna still pass. I appreciate it. No offense. Yeah.
I have like a girlfriend or a wife or mom, anybody you want to send some flowers to? You'd be doing me a favor because honestly, you're like the 5th person that said no already today, and I'm really trying to just get these out. My boss is on my case.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I think I'm not your guy.
Hey, Nick, before you hang up, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany, and we have your wife on the phone who thinks you're cheating on her. Are you?
Just be honest, Nick.
Wait.
Make sense of it later. Just, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Okay, she thinks you are because you got up out of bed 2 a.m. You've been acting strange. You read a text, so she thinks you are. Why do you think she thinks you are?
I have no idea. These things are not have nothing to do with cheating. I'm busy. I'm stressed out.
Well, who was texting you the other night at 2 a.m.?
It was actually a coworker of mine, and we've got some big project coming up. So
2 a.m.
Billy, this is yes. Look, I wouldn't have normally responded, but I happened to be awake because I was having a hard time sleeping. So why not? Who cares? This is ridiculous. I've given you no reason to feel this way.
That's not true. We never talk anymore. We're like never alone together. We like watch TV side by side and don't communicate whatsoever. Like that's the extent of the amount of time we spend together. You're getting random texts at 2 a.m. and jumping out of bed for them. You are giving me reasons to suspect this.
Okay, well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Well, I will say that, your wife, Megan, she does believe you're cheating. I will say that Sissany, she thinks you're cheating. I will say...
Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, I can tell by the look on your face that you don't believe him. I'm asking another. Patty, she's listening. She thinks you're cheating. Tanya, she thinks you're cheating. So, Nick, come on. What's going on? Why do all of them think you're cheating?
I have no idea. Why?
Well, it sounds like they think it sounds like you are.
Who is this coworker? Is she male, female? Has your wife met them?
I have male and female coworkers. You know what? I'm going to tell you what this is. This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious of.
Megan, is that true?
Now.
Megan?
Okay.
Is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married, and that is why I know the signs to look for, and I completely learned my lesson.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Are you just insecure that he might retaliate because you did it to him?
I mean, no, not 8 years later. I'm not going to say I never felt that way, but we dealt with it. We went to therapy. It was all before we got married.
But Nick, did you ever forgive her for that? Nick, did you honestly forgive her for that?
Honestly, I think I forgave her. I did forgive her. You don't forget that. I don't know what to say. You don't forget that. And then when all of a sudden she's expecting me to go above and beyond to make this sort of effort to spice up the romance this far into our relationship, it seems like just kind of unfair. And so when I feel that way, I guess then my mind just jumps back to I was cheated on.
Okay.
I deserve this crap.
So
wow, even 8 years later?
Megan, you cheated on Nick before you got married. Nick, you've got some sort of behavior that makes her think you're cheating on her. You're telling me you're not?
I swear I'm not. I'm
All
not.
right, then Megan, are you projecting?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm seeing because I've lived it, but I don't think I'm projecting. I'm not. My wish is not that he's cheating.
Where does your best friend tie into all this, Sarah? Why'd you even think it could be her?
Because they've always had a little, they've always gotten along really well. They worked together years ago, and he would always talk about how funny she is, and lately they've both been distant, and I don't know.
Let me tell you why that's stupid, though, because Sarah's the only reason that we're still together, because she helped me realize that she convinced me that you weren't never going to cheat again, and that's the only reason we're still together. So, once again, you're taking somebody who cares about you and looking out for you, and you're in your mind, you're turning them into some kind of bad guy when they're not.
Oh, this is messy.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on, both of you. All right. Well, I don't think Nick's cheating now.
I don't think so either.
But I mean, look, she maybe did something before they got married. So we don't know that she's done anything wrong either, really. But it sounds like he hasn't really forgiven her for that. And Megan sounds like she doesn't give... You know what? Megan hasn't forgiven herself for cheating, which is why she's acting like this. And he, too, hasn't forgiven her either. They shouldn't have gotten married. They shouldn't have gotten married.
Wow.
They shouldn't have gotten married.
In 8 years, 2 kids, all of this just
Yeah,
still festering.
it's still resentment. It's still... They shouldn't have gotten married. All right, Ryan's Roses. I see you. Megan certain that her husband Nick cheating, and there's so much more that just happened. I really think if you missed the Ryan's Roses, so I wonder if we're not tricked like this more often. She calls or writes to us, and then we call her, Megan, and she says, "Hey, my husband is cheating. I know for fact." So we call him. He hems, he haws. He haws, he hems. He doesn't want to send the roses to anybody. And then we explain, hey, your wife wants us to call because she knows you're cheating. And he says, well, why don't you ask her about her cheating? So she cheated before they got married. And he said that she's projecting that he's not cheating. And I start to think as the call went on, I don't think he's cheating. I think he resents his wife for cheating before they got married, and I think that she hasn't forgiven herself for cheating, and others are saying she actually wants to cheat again, so she's throwing out a smokescreen.
That's crazy.
Beth, how are you, Mission Viejo?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
Well, my right shoulder has a little inflammation. Other than that, I'm good.
Ryan, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
All right. Thank you for checking. What did you think of this, Roses? Because I'm starting to think he's not cheating and she is, and he resents it, and she has not forgiven herself for doing it.
Ryan, he's totally cheating, and you let him off the hook way too easy.
How can you say that?
There are a couple questions you should ask him. Number one, are you willing to show your wife the text that you got 2 in the morning? Because that obviously looks bad.
It does look bad. That is not
good. Number 2, you say that for the past 8 years, because she cheated on you, that you have been unable to be a good husband. But she's noticed recent changes in behavior. So sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one. He's cheating, and you're normally a better detective than that. But we love you anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sore.
Well, he's a hurt shoulder, so
yeah. You're only getting one shoulder.
You weren't on your A game. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not his A game right now.
I still love
it's
you.
not my A game, Sissany. It's just I have a hurt shoulder. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Off.
I'm not off.
I'm trying to.
We're not playing boxing. We're playing DJ.
I'm trying to help you out right now.
How is that helping?
By saying that your shoulder hurts, so all of your focus is on the pain that you're experiencing there. You weren't able to detect and ask all these great questions like you usually do.
You didn't say all that. You said you're not on your A game.
I'm done.
Jeez. Nell, to the rescue. Nell in Los Angeles, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Nell. Go ahead.
So I've been listening to you guys for a really long time, and one thing I've noticed, Ryan, is every time somebody calls and you guys find out that the caller actually cheated, you become really judgmental, and you almost give the significant other that you're calling like an out. Like in this case, 100% Nick's cheating. If he wasn't cheating, I mean, the first thing he'd say is, babe, let me show you the text message or the call. You can look at it. You can check it out. At this point, it's probably gone. It's probably deleted. So he wasn't quick enough to explain himself. But clearly they've had issues and they've gone to therapy. So when you start to like get judgmental, and I think this is just like, as soon as you hear, like right now you said, I wonder if we're being tricked. Well, I don't think it's a trick. I think when people come out and say, yeah, I've cheated before, you become judgmental towards them and you give the caller an out, the other person. It's like, well, yeah, you're right. Why don't we talk about them cheating? And it like diverts the entire issue to now the person who's trying to get help from you as opposed to, trying to figure out the truth.
Well, all right. So I think you have a very good point, and I will say I am guilty of, I don't know if it's as judgmental as I think I get distracted by them saying it, and then I end up on that track.
Yeah.
Right. It's true, but I think it skips the issue at hand. And
so do you...
The other person out.
All right. So forgive me for that mistake, but do you think he is cheating? You say you do.
I do because, I'm married. My husband works late hours. He gets I hear his phone go off on emails and texts at night, and because they have long hours, they keep long hours. But when you asked him, are you cheating? Why are you getting calls at 2 a.m.? All he could have said was, babe, I'll show you. You can look at my phone. Like, next time that happens, why don't you just ask me if you have an issue with it?
That makes sense.
Can answer your question. And
that
when you
makes
asked him,
sense.
when he said, and then I think it was Tanya who asked, is it a male or a female? He said, well, I have multiple coworkers, male and female. He totally just diverted your question.
Yeah, he didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Well,
he was trying to build his excuse and his story later on. Yeah.
Well, Sisney didn't do anything wrong either? Or didn't she do something wrong?
I asked him if it was a female coworker.
Yeah, Sisney. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
so he totally skipped it. He's like, well, I have male and female coworkers, so
all right. Well,
he took it and he ran with it.
All right, I understand. I got distracted. Forgive me for that. Thank you for calling.
That's okay.
I like that we have this kind of relationship now. We've never met, and yet you've put me into the corner. I like it. It's good. I play boxing.
I listen to you guys all the time. And Tanya, you're right. It's called just box. Play box.
Thank you. Thank you very
much.
Well,
FYI, the guys at Everybody Fights, the name of the place, say they play boxing. George Foreman's kid was in there at the time when they said it. Okay? Thanks for calling, Nell. All right, let me play this clip. Let me play this clip from Ryan's Roses, and then we have to move on. Oh, Nicole hung up. All right, so let's take, is it D? Let's take D. D is, Nicole's done with it. She's over it. She was holding. She said, you know what? I got to go to work. So
he's been over an hour at this point.
Well, look, there are a lot of things going on here. A lot of things going on. So, it's Simi Valley. We're going to take him. Okay. Guy, weighing in on this. Real short. Megan writes to us saying, I know my husband's cheating. So we get him on the phone.
This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious of.
Megan, is that true?
Now.
Megan?
Okay.
Is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married.
So now, when it happened, I thought, oh, gosh, well, all right, he's not cheating. She did it, and that's what this is all about.
But she did it almost a decade ago. For him to bring it up.
Well, he still resents it.
Yeah.
He hasn't forgiven her, Sissany.
Yeah, clearly.
And I don't know that I could.
That's on him, though. He decided to marry her after that.
So he did. Now, she's got trouble, too, because I don't think she's let it go. She hasn't forgiven herself. She hasn't moved on either. It's kind of where we were. And a lot of us are calling saying, he's cheating. And I'm saying, I don't know if I can say that. Hello, is it D or D's?
D's.
First name?
Ed.
Check it. I know another one. All right, Simi Valley. So go.
Not Rick, no relation.
Okay, well, last name though. That's close. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when I was young, and I was engaged to my wife, I made some mistakes and I cheated on her. I did a stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And life is full of opportunities to make up for those mistakes. She forgave me. We got married. I'm happily married, going on my 18th year, 3 kids.
Congrats.
I can't say enough great things about her. But one thing that's true about anybody that's ever been cheated on is the person that did the cheating doesn't forgive themselves. And the person that got cheated on never forgets. Now, here's the thing about the person that got cheated on. They're not going to cheat because they know how destructive it feels. This guy knows exactly how it feels to be cheated on. And it's not a good feeling. It hurts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel betrayed by the person that you're closest to. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to ever relive that. He's not going to cheat on her. I'm not even going to get revenge.
Interesting.
I sure as hell am never going to cheat on my wife again. No way, no sir.
Well, do you think? I have two thoughts. One, well, a guy, he could cheat on her as revenge.
Yeah, but that's not going to make him feel better. It's not going to make her feel better. And first off, a text at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's not proof that you cheated. That's proof that somebody has no courtesy.
Yeah, that's true. Or they're in a different time zone. How about that one?
That's true.
Like when I'm in New York, I send the whole staff here emails. Man, they're coming in 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning for them, but not for me. For me, it's 5 in the morning my time.
You need sleep, Ryan. That's the truth.
Sleep. What? How do you spell that? I don't even know what it is.
For the busiest man in the world, I don't know.
And the other thing I want to ask you is, do you think your marriage is better because you cheated?
I think my marriage is better because I'm honest with my wife.
And you learned.
Because I spend the time to talk to her and listen to her and care for her. And what he said, where he went wrong, in my opinion, is when she wants me to spice up the marriage, all I think of is her cheating. He needs to get over it. He needs to take a deep breath and forgive her and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you hold on to it and it festers, you're just going to resent her for the rest of your life. Their marriage isn't going to last. It's going to fall apart. The other part of it is she needs to get over it.
Right.
Well, look at Dee's in Simi Valley.
I know.
Dee's Sleaze right there. I love it. Well, thank you, my brother, for calling. You take care, okay?
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I feel like he sounds like a good guy.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it funny how we think we can judge someone in 45 seconds just by hearing their voice over the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he did cheat, so not great. But I feel like he learned, and he seems like a genuine guy.
Yeah, 18 years married, 3
Right.
kids.
Right. So we completely think that we're his best friend after talking to him for 1 minute. All right.
Are we lonely?
When you say we.
Like me, you, Tanya. Is that why? Is that why we think that?
I'm
'Cause we're so
good.
lonely. We're like, oh, he's our best friend now.
I'm good. Susan, you're good. Tanya? She's good.
Get good.
All right. So, is he cheating or not?
I don't know because he wasn't so aggressive. I mean, compared to the Ryan Roses guy from Monday, like this guy was a treat, I felt.
And Candy, are you there, Candy?
I am.
What do you think Megan should do?
I think she should look at her phone bill
And see who he's talking to at 2 a.m.
at 2
Or
a.m.
texting.
Absolutely.
Well, that might be the best
Or
way
the
to
text
find.
I'm at that point.
Yeah, that might be the best. So do you think, from what you heard just now, did you think he's cheating?
I'm leaning towards yes. I'm still undecided.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got, well, thanks for calling. A lot of people are undecided on that one. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. It's Ryan Seacrest along with Tanya and Patty. Patty's about to make the roses call from the flower shop, and let us meet Megan in La Habra. Dear Ryan, my husband left for work the other day. About 20 minutes later, I drove down to get something from the store. It was then that I saw his parked car in a parking lot nearby. I knew it was his because of the football air freshener hanging in the rearview mirror. And there's a luggage tag. But he wasn't at the grocery store or any of the little stores there. I did ask how work was when he got home, and he mentioned nothing out of the ordinary. I told him I went to the store, and he seemed to tighten up for a second, as if he was stressed. So I followed him, but found nothing. My suspicion is that he went and met someone, maybe got picked up in their car. So, Megan, we just read your email. Thank you for coming on. Just to get going here, I'm curious, what is your theory? What do you think he was doing?
I think he's seeing someone.
So you think he left your place saying he's going to work, hid his car, and another woman picked him up and took him somewhere?
Yes.
Was this in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. And did he come back later that night after work?
Yeah, late after work.
And what'd you say to him?
I just said, where were you today? And he's like, I was at work, obviously. And I'm like, I called you and you didn't pick up. He's like, oh, I was putting out fires at work. And so, I mean, earlier that day, I had driven down to the store to pick something up and saw his car.
Well, that in itself, I mean, I don't know if he's cheating or not, but that in itself is sketchy. He's clearly doing something behind your back. I don't know if he's running some sort of organized crime or if he's cheating on you, but something he's hiding from you. How well do you know your husband? How long have you been married?
We've been married for 7 years, and I know him inside and out, and this is not like him to skip out on work and lie to me, and I don't know, something's going on. He's been acting distant. I know something's up.
Well, something is up, and Patty is on the case next. We're going to call your husband. Give me just a second here to get organized. We'll come back and make this phone call. Megan is on the phone. This is really sketchy. So her husband, and we're dialing him up now, but her husband, he leaves for work in the morning and says, I'll see you later, I'm going to work. And then he ends up parking the car down the street or not far from the house. Mm-hmm. He's not in it. She sees the car. He's not there. He comes home from work that night. He says, I was at work all day. So he's hiding something. Is he cheating? I don't know. That's what Patty's going to try and find out. So, Megan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call your husband's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
And we will do it now. And Patty's going to offer him roses. Romantic gesture to see who he sends them to, what kind of message he writes on the card. You got to be very quiet when we make the call because we need to get as much out of him as possible. When I tell him we're on the air, then we can have you speak, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. Let's see if we can find out. Married 7 years, Tanya, she was saying.
Yeah, so she knows him very well.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Martin?
Yeah, this is Martin.
Hi, good morning. How are you? My name is Linda, and I'm calling from El Centro Flowers here on Lambert Road. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm all right, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you this morning because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses at no cost to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they can deliver today by lunchtime.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it sounds like you were... It sounds like you may have purchased something online in the last 6 months and you opted to receive a discount or promotions throughout the year.
Oh, and then this is one of
this is one of the promotions, yes.
Oh, great. Cool.
Great.
So this will be sent out to somebody today.
Yeah, by lunchtime today, anywhere in here in La Habra.
Okay. All right. Well, I got somebody to send them to.
Okay.
I'd like to send them to my friend Rebecca.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
How about just when you think things can't get any better.
Just when you think things cannot get any better?
Why don't you just use can't?
Can't.
And can you put a little like winking emoji in there?
Yeah, of course.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll put a little happy face. I'm sorry, a little winky face.
Yeah, can you get the little wink in there? That'd be great.
Yeah. Sign Martin, right?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just Martin. Wow, this is great.
What about a heart?
A heart. Sure. Throw it in there. Why not?
Love Martin?
No love.
Just a heart.
Just a heart. The heart will be fine.
Okay.
Martin, it's Ryan Seacrest, and your wife is on the line. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We just heard you send flowers to Rebecca saying, just when you think things can't get any better, wink face, heart. What are you referring to, and who is Rebecca, Martin?
Wait a minute. Am I on the radio?
Yeah,
Rebecca Martin.
You need to understand you are. And who is Rebecca? Megan, your wife, found your car parked not far from your house the day you said you went to work. So how long have you been cheating with Rebecca?
Oh no, I'm not cheating on anyone.
Well, explain yourself.
Okay, I just got called. I was told that I was delivering a dozen roses.
You don't have to do any of that. Megan is asking you, Martin, who is Rebecca and why are you sending her red roses? Let's answer that first.
Okay. Well, Rebecca's a coworker of mine.
Okay.
And that just when you think things can't get any better, that's a reference to a manager that she used to deal with all the time, who she just took his job. She got a promotion, and he used to say that sort of thing all the time. So it's just kind of a little reference to congratulating her for the promotion.
Are you and Rebecca carpooling to work? Are you meeting in the mornings and driving into work together?
No.
Okay, well then the next question, Martin, is Megan saw your car after you left for work, parked with you not in it, with your football ornament hanging from the rearview mirror. Where were you?
What do you mean? When?
I mean exactly what I just said. I mean exactly. Martin, I just said what I mean. You left the house. Megan, you tell him. You left the house. You found the car. He wasn't in it. Where were you?
I went down to the jiu-jitsu studio. I checked it out near our house, and your car was right there with the football air freshener. I know exactly where you were, and you have a lot of explaining to do. Who is Rebecca?
Okay, first of all, when I tell you I'm going to work, I'm going to work.
Yeah, but you left your car. Yeah, where were you?
I was at work.
Okay, Martin, I gotta tell you,
Something's not adding up.
It's not working out here, okay? Look, your wife found your car. You sent roses to another woman saying things can't get any better. Wink, heart. It looks like your wife already has this feeling that you're cheating on her, and you're proving that she's right. So what's going on?
It's not my car. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Martin, I'm not, Martin, I didn't make all this up this morning when I came in, okay? So you do know what I'm talking about.
All I know is that whatever car she saw.
Do you have air freshener, a football air freshener?
Yes.
Well, that's the car she saw, Martin.
How many people are football fans in come on.
I'm not going to lie. I don't see a lot of football air fresheners in my day.
Megan, I'm going to let you close this out because he's frustrating America.
I know. He is delusional and clearly having an affair with this freaking Rebecca. And you know what?
You're doing something.
So embarrassed.
You're doing something and you're not being truthful and transparent with your wife. And I suggest, Martin, look, we're here because she wants to know what's going on in her marriage, and you owe that to her.
Nothing is going on. I think our marriage is fine.
Oh.
Well, that's the problem. You do. All right, we're going to let you go. Megan, good luck. You have all the information you need. I deduce something's going on with your husband and Rebecca.
Yeah.
All right? Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So devastated.
Well, get to the truth with Martin, okay?
I definitely will.
Thanks for reaching out to us. Good luck to you, Megan. Good luck.
You got so worked up, you took your jacket off.
I know. We're going in circles. I'm trying to get to the point. Like, he doesn't need to go through that song and dance. We know your car was there. Your wife found it. You sent that letter with red roses. So don't you don't have to spin
Why did he say
us.
friend Rebecca?
Well, hold on for a second. Can we come back to it? So the reason I'm going to ask you about your question is we just had a Ryan's Roses. Martin and Megan married. Martin sent roses to a woman named Rebecca that said, just when you think things can't get any better, then there was a emoji with a wink and a heart.
Mm.
Martin. Red roses. Now, that's romantic.
Is it now?
Okay, let's look at it like this. If I sent you flowers
Mm-hmm.
and I sent you roses and I said, just when you think things can't get any better with a wink and a heart, what would you think that means? Who would you call first and what would you ask them?
I'd probably send you a picture of the note and say, thanks.
And you wouldn't question why there was a heart?
No, because I put hearts on things that I send to my...
If I sent you red roses with a heart?
Yeah, I know, but it's throwing me off that he said friend.
Because he's trying to throw you off.
He didn't know.
He sent red roses not knowing it was us. And also trying to, I think, protect himself with Patty at the flower shop.
Right.
He sent red roses with the heart. Last time I got up, I was a guy. All right?
Today.
All right, let me grab Trina. I think the guy's cheating. I think it's Rebecca. I think he sent romantic flowers. To me, it's all clear. Mm. I think that he parked his car away from his wife after lying about going to work. I think it's all clear. Trina, what's your view on this?
Honestly, oh my God, I just cannot believe he did this. Like, I would absolutely know my husband's car. Even if I didn't know the license plate, which I do, I think he's absolutely gaslighting. Like, this is insane. And then it's red roses. Why wouldn't you send it to your wife if you're so happy? Like, oh my God.
And if you have a wife and you're happy and you sent red roses with the heart, wouldn't you think, oh, that's not good. If I shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
There's just something off. And I think that all of these pieces lead me to believe that he is doing something, and it is with Rebecca, and that's why he's hiding his car. Julia, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So what do you believe?
Okay, so this one got me because, like, he did the no love. Like, he specifically was like, don't put love. So I was like, I want to believe him. Like,
No, me too.
I just, yeah, but then he sounded caught. Like, the car near work thing, these are red roses. And then the big thing that got me was he won't admit that it's his car. It's not like he had a reasonable explanation for why it was there. He's like, it's just whatever car he thought it wasn't mine. But, like, seriously, football air freshener in exactly the same model. Like, I don't know.
And guys, how about this? Forget about Rebecca and the roses. How about the fact that he's leaving his house and hiding his car from his wife and saying he's at work? We got a problem.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, we have a problem with. Let's just assume he's an angel with Rebecca. He's hiding himself and his car from his wife. So we have a problem.
Yeah, he won't admit that it's his car. Like, yeah, that to me is the problem. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Thanks for calling.
I do know people that meet together, like they meet at a local place, and then, so that they can carpool to work together.
Yeah, but he told his wife that night he drove to work. Patty?
I think he's cheating and doing something shady.
Yeah. Well, aren't they both synonymous?
Well, cheating and doing something.
Two separate things.
Else that's really
so you think
shady.
there's two other things?
Two
All right.
shady things.
Well, I think we all see this one the way we see this one. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort in your relationship, if you can't get to the bottom of something that's bothering you, send us the story in an email, and then we'll see if you want to go on the air. We've got Sun Valley and Megan writing to us saying, Ryan and Ellen, ever since my husband went to Coachella with his friends, he's been acting really weird. He's been downloading a ton of music that he normally wouldn't listen to. He's been acting differently, and we haven't been intimate since either.
Oh.
He seems to just be distant and preoccupied with something else. So, Megan, thank you for coming on with us. He's got a new playlist, and that's got you thinking he's getting some other play.
Yeah. He's and I have been together for 8 years. And we don't have kids, but he's my man for like ever. That's what I'm that's what I'm planning on. And just the fact that he's acting so weird right now, it's freaking me out, and I'm just.
But couldn't he have gone to Coachella and then come back and just wanted to listen to new music because he was inspired by some of the stuff he saw there?
I know, and that's what I've been trying to tell myself against my like instinct, but it's just been weird because he's been like waking up in the night and like going off in the living room and like just blasting this music, and like it's just weird behavior, and he like has not wanted to sleep with me. He's been like, as soon
Did you have a regular pattern of that activity prior to this concert and this playlist download?
Yeah, we were having semi-regular, like 3 times a week.
So that's it. Just he went to the show, he's got new music, and he seems preoccupied. There's nothing else?
Well, he's just been acting distant. Like, he's not talking to me anymore. And he just.
Did you ask him about it?
He just said, I've been enlightened. Like, Coachella's, just really changed the way I look at life, and I'm just like going through something right now.
Experience.
Right,
I've never been, but I people who I've heard from afterwards don't come back feeling enlightened. I think they feel dimmer.
And also not touching, her. He's not, that's the only red flag I see here.
So just so I connect the dots, you think he downloaded this playlist, and why do you think he's cheating? He downloaded the playlist for someone else? Is that what you think?
Yeah, it's just my instinct. Like, he's just the fact that he needs to wake up in the middle of the night. As soon as I fall asleep, he gets up, goes in the living room, and starts playing this like playlist.
What does it have to do with somebody else? That has to do with him.
I know, but I just feel like, it's like not his personality. This music is different. He's acting different.
He's retreated into another world, and he's not touching you. So.
All right, well, let's get to it then. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and whatever his name is, on KIIS-FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay, Patty's going to come in. Patty's going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Joe?
This is him.
Joe, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from Flowers for Less. How are you?
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free.
Oh, really?
Yes. And you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge.
Huh.
All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. I'm doing this for 5 customers today only.
Oh, really? It's not a scam?
No, it's not a scam. I actually just opened my flower shop and I'm trying to get, I'm just trying to kind of get rid of the extra beautiful flowers I have for Mother's Day.
You sure it's completely free?
Yeah, it's completely free. And like I said, I'm not going to ask you for your credit card information or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to and the address. And they get delivered today at whatever time you want me to deliver them.
Really? Okay. All right. I'll bite.
Is there anyone special? I'm sure you have somebody special.
Yeah. Why don't we send them to the person's name is Lauren.
Lauren?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
Just sign my name. Can you just sign my name? No, don't need no message or anything. Just put Joe on it.
Okay, I'll do that.
The
And do you
card.
want red or white roses?
I think.
Oh my God!
Joe, it's Crest and Ellen K.
Hey, Joe.
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Hello, Joe? Joe, are you there? Hello?
Joe.
He's hung up. Megan, he's hung up on us. By the way, he sounds like he's still at Coachella to me.
Yeah, he does.
Megan, does the name Lauren ring familiar in any way?
No.
All right, we're trying to get him back. Hang on one second.
It just his name on the note.
Lauren, Joe,
Right.
on the card. Is that to protect himself?
It's just weird.
Did he sound like he wasn't all together right now?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Trying him back. Megan, Patty's trying him back. He's not answering. Something's wrong. Something's going on. And I wish we could get him back on, but he's jumped off the air.
It's okay. I'm just going to have to figure out who this person is.
Well, Megan, at least you have a name, and you know that he put her before he certainly put you in sending flowers.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. What an idiot.
Well, good luck. I wish you the best, and I hope that you can get the answers you need.
See you guys. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Hang on for 1 second. 102.7 KIIS-FM. Let's go. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, who is out. So dear Ryan, Tanya, and Patty, my neighbors told me they saw my husband on their Nest Cam in their house while they were out of town. I'm shocked and embarrassed because I think I know why he was there. Let me grab Megan. So we're trying to figure this out. Why was your husband? Why do you think your husband was at the neighbors?
Well, so I'm really good friends with my neighbor's wife, and she has one of those Nest like doorbells, you know?
Right.
And it looks like my husband's on the camera.
But why was he over there?
He went into the house. I don't know. He didn't even tell me that he went over there. Like, the neighbors were out of town. They had a dog sitter over there, but and he didn't mention anything about it. And I've been hinting about hey, anything crazy happened, and he just is radio silent. And I don't know. I thought I'd call you guys.
So, but Megan, is there trouble? Has there been a history of issues with you and your husband in the past? Have you worried about him leading up to this?
He hasn't ever cheated. I can be a little jealous, and so sometimes he's I've caught text messages on his phone, but then he's always been able to explain it. But it doesn't when you just have a little tingly spidey sense. I just feel like something's wrong, and I don't know. I mean, it looks like him. They showed me the video. It looks like him.
But perhaps, I borrow stuff from my neighbors all the time. The other day, I needed a drill to put my curtain rod back up. I needed a wine opener the other day. So I'm constantly going to my neighbors for things. Is it possible that he just needed something?
But why wouldn't he tell me? I asked him if anything happened around the house. I didn't directly ask him to go over and
also
and
they're
have
out
a
of town
fair next door. But
Yeah.
it's just weird that he didn't tell me
that nothing happened. Like, so what could be the reason to like hide that you went over there? That's also a good reason to go there.
All right, so let's call him. We'll do that next. Okay, hang on 1 second. We're into Ryan's Roses. So I think the real strange thing here, let's bring Megan back up. I think the real strange thing here for Megan is that her husband was in the neighbor's house and the neighbors were not there and the neighbors didn't know that he was coming into the house. Like they just saw him on the Nest Cam. He was not invited to come over. They were shocked to see Megan's husband in their house while they were away. I mean, that seems very, very weird. Who let him in, Megan?
Oh, they had a dog sitter staying with them. Her name's Everly.
Everly. And this is the woman you talked about in your email. You said she's flirty.
Yeah, she's a little bit younger. It's not like she's like 18, but she's like, I think just graduated college and is always, like if she's dog sitting, she's always jogging in like little, like just her sports bra and little shorts. And she always is somehow around in the neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Okay. You're not a fan, clearly. All right. We're going to call him now. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then your husband's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay. We're going to do that now. Tony's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Danny there?
This is he.
Hi, Danny. My name is Rosie. I just opened a new flower shop called Rosie's Roses. We're right here on Arrow Highway. And I just wanted to call and offer you some free roses because we're new to the area and we just want to get our name out there. So would you like me to send some roses for you today on your behalf?
They're free?
Yeah, I don't need any of your credit card information, just the name of who you want to send them to and the address. And I'll get them out by 1 p.m.
Well, if they're free and you're sending roses, can you send them to elementary and send them to the teacher's lounge?
Sure, I definitely can. Do you have a specific name that I can leave them there with, or just the lounge?
No, just say welcome back, teachers.
Okay, and love Danny?
No, don't put my name on it. Just anonymous.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Danny, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Thank you for that very kind gesture of sending the roses to the teacher's lounge. That is, as Tanya said, very sweet. We have your wife, Megan, on the line. Reason we're calling, Danny, is she's curious about the trip you took over to your neighbor's house when they were out of town. You went in their house when the dog sitter was there? Does that sound familiar?
Well, wait, what is this?
So you went to your neighbor's house when they were out of town, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do? What did you need to go over there for? That's why we're calling.
All right. There was a water leak. There was a dog sitter there, and she ran out asking for help. There was water spraying everywhere. I guess the dog had kicked the faucet off and like in the tub, and there was water spraying everywhere. And the girl who was dog sitting ran out, and I was passing by, and I went in and like helped her get it straight in there and fix the leak. So that's what happened.
And did you know this woman?
The dog sitter. Yeah.
Everly, was her name? Everly? Yeah. Do you know Everly?
Yeah, I know her. I know who she is. Yeah, she's a girl in the neighborhood.
Okay, so Megan, do you want me to tell him what's going on? Megan thinks that something is going on with you and possibly Everly, and that's why you were over there. I mean, Megan, you can speak if you wish.
I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? Like, if there was this big thing with the water and all this stuff, I'm just trying to wrap my head around why my husband, like, so the Fingerton sent me the video. You were on their Nest camera. And that's why I've been like weird the past few days, asking about what you've been up to.
So you call me on the radio? Like, I can't even believe that you're doing this, but...
Don't even worry about that. Is there something going on with you and Everly, the dog sitter?
There is absolutely nothing going on with us, and I just didn't even think it was that big enough of a deal to, like, mention it, honestly.
So truly you went over to fix the leak?
100%.
Megan, you know your husband. Do you believe him?
He's really handy and a very good man, which is why I married him. It's just that I don't understand why you didn't just tell me about a massive, like, having to turn off the neighbor's water. Like, we're very close with the Pinkertons. Like, you know that, like, that's something that they would probably want to know, that there was an incident in their house. Like, my brain's reeling right now.
I don't even know what to say. You've, like, freaked out over nothing. It was not even a big enough deal for me to mention it to you.
All right. Well, listen, Megan, you've heard his reasons, and so I think you guys can talk about it further, but it's about all we can do here. Thank you for reaching out to us, and good luck. All right, Megan?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Danny. So Megan and Danny just on the line, and Megan was worried that her husband was in their neighbor's house. Well, their neighbors were out of town, didn't know he was going to be there. They saw him in their Nest Cam. There was a dog sitter apparently who his wife, Danny's wife, is not a fan of, and she thought maybe something was going on with her husband Danny and the dog sitter, and that's why he was in the house. Well, and by the way, it sounded suspect. And so we get him on the line, and he sends the flowers. A beautiful gesture. He sends the flowers to the teacher's lounge at a school as a thank you, anonymously. And then he says, I was in the neighbor's house because the dog sitter, Everly, was looking for somebody to help because the dog kicked the faucet off the tub and there was water gushing everywhere.
Right.
And I had to go out and fix it. I mean, it all sort of almost sounds too perfect.
Not really, though.
I mean, it almost sounds... So you believe him? You think he really, at the moment she was crying for help, he ran in there and fixed the leak?
I mean, I'm sure she wasn't crying for help, but I'm sure she probably was frazzled and was just like, somebody help me, or you know what I mean?
But wouldn't their neighbors, the owners of the home, have known about this leak? Mm-hmm. And because they're the ones saying, hey, your husband was in our house. They didn't say, your husband was in our house, thank him for fixing our leak.
No, because think about it. If you're watching somebody's home and their dog and there's a huge something happens, you try and fix it without them knowing before they come back. I've done that before. I've like messed up somebody's air conditioning while I was house sitting and I had somebody come and fix it and never told them.
I don't know. Patty doesn't believe him. I don't think.
I thought it was really strange that he'd send flowers to a teacher's lounge. And anonymously, like, why wouldn't he want those folks to know he's sending them flowers? So my thinking is that he has someone in there that he wants to impress. Someone at that school.
So not even anything to do about the house.
Yeah,
the dog
not
sitter?
even.
There's a teacher there?
Yeah.
Or he's just trying to make a good impression with somebody at the school?
Yeah. Someone.
Have we become this cynical? The man is, I mean, I thought it was a random act of kindness. And yet we've done so many Ryan's Roses calls, we think, no, he wasn't being kind. He was trying to impress a teacher.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab Tessa. So, Tanya, you believe Danny. Patty does not. I'm on the fence. I thought I was not believing him. And then the story sounded pretty good, but now it almost sounds too good to be true. Tessa, what did you think?
The whole thing just sounds fishy to me. If that's really all it was, if you went in there to fix, a bathtub or whatever, I just don't get why you wouldn't mention it. You know what I mean? And yeah, especially if you know the neighbors, wouldn't you tell them or mention it to them at some point? I don't know.
And Megan,
it was a funny story that you would share.
Megan, had some sort of concern, so something wasn't right in that relationship.
I know, but Ryan, sometimes you even know this. You're a victim of this. At the end of the day, if your partner says, what happened today? And a lot of things happen to you in a day, but you're just so tired that you're like, nothing. Like you just don't share it.
But if I fixed a leak, I would feel like a superhero.
No,
I'd
you wouldn't.
share that with everybody.
You would not.
Yeah, because I'm not handy. It'd be a big deal to me. I'd probably call my parents. Tessa, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we'll leave it at that. Split decision here. Okay. It's time to do it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Send us the email, and then we'll see if you want to go on the air. Melissa in Covina is on. Melissa, thanks for coming on with us.
Hello.
Hi. Let me read your email so everybody knows where we're starting here. It says, Ryan and Ella, my fiance and I have been having some problems. We actually took a break last summer. They got back together in October. Last week, he told me he was going to his friend's house to play pool. Then an hour later, I see he updated his Facebook status with, at Jorge's house, doing what we do best. But his location was not at Jorge's house. The location said he was in downtown L.A. Jorge lives in La Puente. A few minutes later, you say, after realizing his stupid mistake, he took the status down and reposted it, this time without location. Mm-hmm. Of course, I asked him about it. He denied that there was a location on his post and accused me of seeing things. I wish I would have a screenshot of what I saw.
Wow.
This is a mistake that I think happens often. You have to really think through. I mean, if you're going to play this game, you've got to think through, is your GPS on?
Okay, but what if he typed in downtown for another photo and somehow it tagged to that photo? Like, could it have been an accident?
No,
not like
no,
that.
it would come up.
Not
it
like
would come up where he is. Thank God for Facebook. That's what Facebook is all good for.
Okay.
It would come up that when he puts his status, it says exactly where he is. So he would have to turn off his location status.
What would he be doing downtown?
Exactly, that's my question.
Could he have been downtown with Jorge playing pool?
But he said he was going to Jorge's in La Puente.
Maybe he did, and then maybe they went downtown to play pool.
Yeah, but I texted him afterwards. When I saw the status say downtown LA, I texted him, and he said that he was at Jorge's. He wasn't in downtown LA. So
good follow-up.
Yeah, of course I'm going to ask him where he is.
Well, here's the thing. You're not married yet. You're not married yet.
But
we were engaged.
You are engaged. You're not married yet. Do you have kids with him?
No.
All right, so let's see what's going on. You already took a break from each other last October, so that's not a great sign. Now this. Melissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And in your fiance's name on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Well, we're going to call him. Now, Patty is going to come in here, and Patty's going to offer him some flowers, some roses. We want to find out who he's thinking about, who's top of mind, who he sends them to. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know you do. And we also want to find out what message he would send to you or to whomever he's thinking about. So we're going to ask him what he would say on the card.
Okay.
Now, we have to stay quiet until I come in. Otherwise, we may not get all the information, okay?
All right, I'll try. Okay.
And one more question. When you guys took your break, did you see other people?
Well, I mean, we were only on break for a few months, so it's not like
Did you
I had
see other people? Did he? Did you?
Good question.
I did not go on any dates because we were still talking. But as for him, I don't know.
Well, listen, when a guy takes a break, a guy tries to take a real break. I'm just telling you
Well,
the way
A real
guys-
break, meaning dating break?
The second a guy knows he's on break, the guy is trying. I don't know if he's capitalizing.
Right, but he's trying.
I mean, I don't know how he could do that because we were engaged for so long. So it's like if we just took off a few months, I mean, how could he even not be thinking about me? But
Because Ryan
either
says
way, I don't
guys
even
take
wanna
the
think about that.
exploratory. He took the
I don't
mission.
want to think about that. What we were
Let's
doing
make
when
this
we weren't
phone call.
together,
Let's make
but-
this phone call. All right, let's make this phone
Okay,
call. Be
okay,
quiet. We're
thanks.
dialing him up now.
Hello?
May I speak to Rafael?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Rafael. My name is Patty calling from Floral Engagements. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free bouquet. on us. You can send it to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today.
Oh, okay. And I have to pay something? How much does this cost?
No, you're not paying anything. This is just me promoting my delivery service. I actually have 4 bouquets that I'm giving away today. You can choose from one. I have an I love you bouquet. I have an I miss you, a thinking of you, and a thank you. And like I said, delivery, no charge. And and you can I can actually add a note for you that will go along with the bouquet.
Sure.
Free of charge.
Okay, yeah. If you could send it to Sandra.
I'm sorry, say that again?
If you could send that to Sandra.
Sandra, okay. And what kind of bouquet would you like? Like I said, I have I love you, I miss you, thinking of you, and thank you.
I guess thinking of you should be fine.
Thinking of you. And what do you want to put on the card? We're attaching a nice card there.
You could just say that it's from me. I guess, is there any way that you could do a delivery like after 5 p.m. because she works nights, and I would like to deliver them to her work, if that's okay?
No problem at all. Just give me the address, and I make sure she gets some.
Raphael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your fiance Melissa is on the phone. She's asked us to call you.
Sandra.
Wait, who's this?
What's going on?
Raphael, who's Sandra?
No one. Who's this?
Well,
Hold
you
on.
just sent.
What do you mean no one? You just sent a letter, flowers
Roses.
to her. Like,
Okay.
if you're not
Thinking of you.
Wait, what's going on here?
Raphael,
Who's on the line right now?
this
What's going on?
this is your fiance Melissa. Your voice is being broadcast. Understand that. But most importantly, who's Sandra?
That's no one.
No, it's not no one.
Someone works nights and her name is Sandra.
And you want Roses to get there thinking of you after 5 o'clock. It's not no one.
Why are you doing this?
Who? It's all, listen, it's all right. Who is Sandra?
Sandra is no one. Who is this?
This is Ryan. That is Ellen.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, what's going on? Why am I on the phone?
You tell me what's going on. I knew something was fishy. I knew something was not right. And when I ask you all the time, you don't say anything. Why are you doing this, Raphael? Don't you want to be with me? I don't understand
and
what
we've been
you're
trying
doing.
to work things out, of course, but how are we going to work things out when you're calling me with strangers on the line?
Why are you lying?
Raphael, are you together? Are you and Melissa together right now? Are you together?
We are trying to work things out.
But are you together?
Yes.
Okay. And
are you engaged?
Well, I mean, we're trying to see if we can get back to that. We were engaged.
Raphael,
We
don't
did
you
take
want
a
to
break.
marry me? Do you want to get married?
Yes,
I need
and
to
I
know
told you
something.
That's what I wanted.
I need to know, are you engaged or not engaged? Are you on a break or not a break? That's what I need to know.
We're starting to work things out. We just got back from a break. We were on a break for about 3 months.
So you're back
during the
from a
summer.
break. Okay.
Right.
All right. So you shouldn't be seeing Sandra.
I never said I was seeing
No, but you just said you're thinking of her.
Sandra is no one. Don't
Is
worry
she
about
someone
that.
you met on the break?
No.
Is she someone you knew
She's
before?
No one. She's no one. No, I don't understand what's going on.
Raphael, she's not no one. How are you sending flowers to no one? This person doesn't exist, and flowers are going to show up after 5 and no one's going to answer the door?
She works all night.
Raphael, will you
Babe,
see
how do you expect for us
seriously?
to work
Give me
on this
something
when-
better than no.
when you're acting like this, when you're calling me and
Acting
being
like
psycho,
what?
I'm being
When I
broadcasted right now? What is that?
Your voice is
Why are
being
you doing
broadcast.
this?
Yes, you need to understand that.
Okay, and that's fine, but
Tell me,
babe,
do you
need
want to
understand-
get married to me? If you're not
course.
happy, why
Just
are you doing this?
Be honest.
Of course I want to get married with you. That's why we're doing this. That's
why
how
are
we're
you
working
doing
things out.
this? Why would you?
I'm not doing anything. Why are you doing this? Why are you not trusting me? How are we going to build this up? That was our whole problem to begin with. You never learned to trust me.
Raphael, I keep asking you over and over again, and your stories are always short. You always change. There's something not right. I don't feel like you're 100% in this. It's like ever since we've got back together, we haven't been moving forward. We've just been staying in this weird place.
Just look at it this way. You had the opportunity to send roses to any woman in the world, and you chose someone other than your fiance. She's going to be lit about that. You've had problems in the past. Your stories don't really add up. So it doesn't make her feel great and give her the peace of mind that she needs to get into a marriage with you. You got to see that, and you got to provide her with the peace of mind. But all these pieces to the puzzle and the sketchiness makes her worried. That's why we're on the phone.
And why do you want to live that way?
Raphael, you got to be serious. Do you want to get married? Do you want to start a family with me?
Of course, and that's what we're working towards.
But Raphael, we're gonna let you guys actually go here, but you have got to explain why you sent "Thinking of You" roses to a woman named Sandra, who you say is nobody. Doesn't make sense. All right, we're gonna put you on hold.
Okay. Well-deserved hold.
It doesn't add up.
Mm-mm.
Melissa should not marry this guy.
No way.
If I'm listening to everything and I'm believing everything that has just happened there's too many pieces of the puzzle that don't add up. Are you going to marry a guy that sends flowers to Sandra and says it's nobody?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service, Ryan's Roses, and Melissa thinks that her husband's cheating. So she says, "Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a picture of a woman posing in a bikini on my husband's phone. Of course, I asked him about it. He did not want to talk about it. He finally said it was just some random picture that he found on the internet from an ad that he liked." So, meaning he took a screenshot. He Snapchatted. He screenshotted.
Yeah.
He Facebook Lived. Melissa, thanks for coming on with us. This is not great. I'm sure your heart dropped when you saw this picture.
Yeah, I'm still shaking.
Usually there's a way to be able to tell in a photo if it's a professional photo or not from an ad or something. Could you tell?
No, it looked like it was like a screenshot from an Instagram account, but I couldn't see the account name.
Okay.
Okay, so it definitely wasn't an ad.
No, I don't think so.
And can you describe the woman you saw?
Yeah, she's very beautiful, has a great body. She was in a black two-piece bikini posing by the pool.
And you don't recognize her, right?
No, I don't know who she is at all.
Okay. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
Are you a mom?
We have a 5-year-old son.
Well, we are going to put you on hold. We're going to come back and Sissy's going to do her thing.
Okay.
Has he cheated on you before, Melissa?
No, this is.
Have you cheated on him?
No.
Is everything okay in your relationship?
I mean, we're both working really hard to make ends meet. You know, we're both at work a lot. Other than that, I haven't sensed anything. I heard his phone was ringing, and it was, I guess, a coworker's, and that's how I found the photo, because I just wanted to go look at, his phone. I know that sometimes he'll look at mine or browse the web on my phone, too, and I just came across this photo, and I was like, what the hell is this?
All right. Melissa found a bikini-clad other woman on her husband's phone, and she's trying to figure out who it is. Now, he says, what does he say?
Well, at first, he didn't want to talk about it. And then he said, "Oh, it's just a picture that I saved for an ad."
But why?
Maybe he liked the bikini and he wants to
For
buy
her?
it for her. I mean,
I have to say to you this, though, as a man. And let me step into those shoes for a second.
okay. Have you seen him in a while? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, my mom just sent it to me for Christmas. As a guy, if you're married or in a committed relationship, when you screenshot a girl from Instagram, that's going to cause a problem. Like, inevitably, she's going in your phone. Like, you just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why he's so sloppy. If something's going on, why he's so sloppy. And if nothing's going on, why wouldn't he? I don't know. It doesn't add up to me.
Right.
So let's get Melissa and let's make the call. Sisney's going to offer Melissa some roses to your husband. We want to find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card, and all that stuff. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right. We're going to make that call now. Good luck to you. 6 years of marriage here. All right?
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart. Be very quiet. We got to get this information, see what's happening.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, is this Marcos?
Yes.
Hi, Marcos. My name is Harley. I'm calling from the OC Flower Shop. We're a new flower shop here in the area. And I'm calling because we're promoting our new delivery service. We're trying to give away a free dozen roses today. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like.
Okay, then no catch or anything like that?
No, they're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information, any billing of nothing. I just, the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can even put a cute little note on there, and they'll get them, by lunchtime today.
Okay, yeah, I guess we could do something like that.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Nicole.
Nicole. Okay, cool. Who's that to you? Is that your girlfriend or your wife?
It's just a girl that I know.
Oh, girl. Okay, what would you like to put on the note?
Say for you.
For you, and then do you want to write love, Marcos, or?
No, for you's fine. She'll know.
Where's Nicole?
Marcos, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. This is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. We have your wife, Melissa. What's so funny? Your wife, Melissa's on the phone, and she believes you're cheating, and clearly something is going on because there's another woman named Nicole on your mind.
Well, no, I'm not. Nothing's funny. I'm not laughing. You know what? It's Nicole. It's I was caught up. I was caught off guard. Nicole. I didn't mean to send them to Nicole. She probably wasn't. The best choice. I wasn't thinking straight. So let's not send them to Nicole. Forget all that. I just wasn't thinking straight.
Who is Nicole?
No one. Trust me. I know this looks bad. It's not what you think.
Wait, you want to send flowers to Nicole?
Well, not now. I mean,
who's Nicole?
Like I said, I was caught up. I was caught off.
You got caught. That's the point. Can you just tell your wife who Nicole is?
It doesn't. No, she doesn't know Nicole. She's never.
Well,
never
even
met
worse.
Nicole.
Yeah.
No, well, it's just Nicole was the last person I was talking to, so that was just.
Marcos, are you living in reality?
So that's why I was caught. No, I was caught off guard. You
said she was a girl you knew.
Well, yeah, she is a girl that I knew. You know how it is, where the last person you talk to, sometimes you write their name down by accident when you need to write somebody else's name down. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. You're married. Your wife is on the phone. You just sent roses with a card for you to another woman, and you've got some two-piece black bikini-clad material on this woman on your phone.
Is that Nicole?
Oh my God, the bikini thing again.
Is that Nicole?
Really going back to that? No, that's just somebody. It was. I told my wife this. It was somebody that it was a picture I found offline or online, and I thought it was a good picture. The girl looked good in it, and so that's where that came from. Like I said,
But why? So you thought she looked good? Why'd you save it?
Because she's a good. It's a good looking picture, and it's a nice looking body, and it's just a picture I like.
What are you doing with that picture?
You go back and look at it, or?
Yeah, I've looked at it from time to time. I don't think there's anything wrong with looking.
All right. I'm just Melissa. We're gonna get out of this. This is your husband. Do you believe him? Do you have the information you need?
I have the information I need. I don't believe you, Marcos. I can tell when you're lying. You stutter.
Well, that's because they're making me look bad. Of course I look bad. I look like I'm lying.
Here we go again.
Sound the way I am. But I mean, if it's just you and me talking, I'm going to sound a lot better.
No, I think you were caught in a lie, Marcos, and I need you to tell the truth.
I have been telling you the truth. They're making it seem like I'm not telling the truth.
Sissany, stop making it seem like he's not telling
what?
the truth by
You're
sending
right.
the flowers to another one that's not his wife and putting the card for you.
Yeah.
And that Instagram photo, would you take that off his phone? Stop putting those photos on his camera.
I'm the one that sent him that picture. You're right.
All right, Marcos, we're going to let you go. Melissa, we're also going to let you go. Good luck digging through all this and getting to the bottom of it. We hope that you find, peace in this relationship. All right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye. Do you believe him? I don't believe him.
No, not one bit.
No, I don't believe him. Time for Ryan's Roses, guys. Hold everything. Hold the calls. Hold all the thoughts. Hold everything that you want to say and do, because we're going to get into it now, and then we will get back to the program as it is scheduled. But this is right now a public service. Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I saw an email notification pop up on my husband's phone from LinkedIn. It said he had a new message from Erica with a K. That's his ex's name. I didn't make a big deal about it, but a few days later, I saw another pop up from her as well. Same thing, through LinkedIn. So I went in his email.
Oh, no.
There are dozens of emails about messages from this person, his ex-girlfriend. So the next time I saw a notification pop up from her, I said something. I tried to play it cool and asked, why is she messaging you? He said it was nothing and acted as if he had no idea she was sending messages. So he lied to me. Why would he lie to me? Well, maybe he just doesn't want to engage in the confrontation. Like maybe he's just blowing him off and just doesn't want to get into it. Possible.
Maybe.
So Melissa in La Habra is on the line. So you're sure that she is reaching out. Is there any reason why she might be reaching out? Like, do they have a good relationship post breakup, or they don't speak at all?
As far as I know, they don't speak at all. So
Right.
I
So
have
it's
no
a bit
idea
odd.
why she would be.
You know, sometimes, and maybe this is the case, maybe not. Sometimes when someone's been a part of your life, something happens in their life, and they want you to know about it. And maybe that's why she's getting married.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe she's having a child.
It just seems weird to do it through LinkedIn. It seems very sneaky. Why not just pick up the
Why
phone
is
and
it
call
so-
them?
Because it's more B2B?
Because
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is just like a random platform, you know, it's not a text
business.
message.
It's more
not,
business contact.
Yeah. And so it just seems weird that there's dozens of emails that they've definitely had conversations. It wasn't just like, oh, congrats on the new job. That's it.
Melissa, how long you been married?
We've been married for 3 years.
Okay. Hold on one second. We are going to put Ryan's Roses to work for you, okay?
Okay.
Sissany is going to make a phone call. We're into Ryan's Roses for Melissa in La Habra, who has seen LinkedIn messages coming from her husband's ex-girlfriend. Now, Melissa, one more thing I'm curious to know.
Yeah.
Because she addressed it with him. He's like, I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? Well, she knows because she went into his email and saw all of them coming in. So one more thing. How long ago was Erica in his life? How long between Erica and you?
Good question.
He was like she was like right before us.
So we call that back-to-back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he broke up with her and we got together.
How long after? Like weeks, months?
Like a month.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. What's
It
so
was
funny about
really
back-to-back? What's wrong?
We call that.
Well, it's more like a rebound that stuck.
We call it back-to-back.
We do.
We call it
Yeah,
nonstop.
Who's we?
He actually told me I was supposed to be a rebound, but then he fell in love with me.
Oh,
That's like a beautiful movie.
it is. That was like Michael for me.
Let's call back-to-back, guys. Here we go. Okay. Now, Melissa, we're going to keep you on the line. Need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, then your husband's name on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
So we're going to call him. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let us find out what is going on, who's top of mind, what sentiment the card is, any other names. So here we go. Okay, good luck. Remember, Erica's the ex-girlfriend.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Larry.
This is he.
Hi, Larry. My name is Tina. How you doing this morning?
Good.
I'm calling from the Wild Rose. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in La Habra, on Idaho near Imperial. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right by the Boston Donuts, like that little shopping center and the acupuncture place.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, cash, or anything like that from you. Just the name of the person that you'd want to send the roses to.
Oh, okay. I guess to my wife then, Melissa. And
Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
can't wait for this weekend.
Cute. Can't wait for this weekend.
Larry?
Hello?
Hi, Larry. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. How are you?
Good.
Good. I have your wife, Melissa, on the line.
Okay.
Hi, Larry.
And so we're calling you on her behalf. And by the way, what's happening this weekend? What are you guys doing?
We just had plans we're going to go away for a nice little getaway.
Oh.
Well, how long have you been planning that?
I don't know. I think we've been doing this almost like 2 months ago. We planned it. So
Oh, that's cool.
Looking forward to it.
Those are the things that keep everybody, together.
Yeah, it's
so,
important.
Larry, sorry, the reason we're calling you is because Melissa's concerned that you're getting LinkedIn messages from your ex, Erica. Can you explain those?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, she reached out to me about my work anniversary, and we were just chatting. Not a big deal.
But now when she addressed it with you, you kind of were like, you didn't really know much about it or say much about it. You acted like you had no idea from what she tells us.
I mean, it just turned into a conversation. I mean, she wanted maybe to get together for lunch, and we've just been trying to work out.
And Larry, does that seem like an appropriate thing to do, to get together with your ex for lunch and your wife doesn't know about it?
Well, I mean, I was going to tell her about it, obviously.
Melissa?
Well, Melissa, Melissa, what do you think?
Well, why does she want to have lunch?
I mean, to catch up, I guess.
You don't even know why she wants to have lunch? I mean, she's trying to get back with you.
No way. That's not what's going on here.
Yeah, why else would she message you on LinkedIn? I mean, why wouldn't she just text you or send you an email or something? I don't know. Like, LinkedIn is for when you want to hide a conversation.
No, that's probably just why she even saw my work anniversary. I mean, and we haven't even worked out a time. We might not even get together. So, I mean, it was not a big deal at all.
Yeah, well, it is a big deal when you don't tell your wife about it. So I think you're being really naive. I think she is working you and playing you like a fiddle, and she's going to try and get back with you.
Well, then, Larry, if you're going to go to lunch with Erica, bring Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean,
Tanya,
I don't think they've ever met, but yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
Well, yeah, because that wouldn't be awkward.
Larry, I have to say, just as a third wheel here, I don't know that I am so comfortable, if I were Melissa, knowing that you were having these conversations about having lunch with your ex, and then I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
It just seems a little shade.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I mean, it was just.
Well, I'm just telling you.
We hadn't talked in a long time. And
I know. I'm just telling you.
Well, now that you know that it bothers your wife, just maybe.
Then you're not having lunch with her.
Okay. Well, let's let it. Let you guys. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go from here, and good luck. All right, Melissa. There's some intel for you. Take it and use it how you wish.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks, guys. I mean, he's covering something up.
Yeah.
So what do you make of this? Melissa, married to her husband, Larry, whose ex-girlfriend, Erica, is reaching out on LinkedIn wanting to go have lunch. Now, his wife didn't know about it. So I find that to be a really bright red flag.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I was going to tell her about it.
He hid it from his wife. She's the one that found it on his computer.
Like, how naive do you have to be to not realize that that could be a real problem with your wife, that you're talking to your ex about having lunch? Like, how does that not register that that's going to be a problem, Tanya?
Because sometimes guys are like, duh.
Well, thank you. That's very considerate of you and respectful. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. It's true, though.
Maybe you're just picking the wrong ones, because I know a lot of them that don't make that noise.
I do, too, but I do know some that make that noise.
Well, that's your problem. Stop picking those that make that noise.
Well, Larry could be one of those guys.
Yeah, but I just want to talk about you for a second, generalizing all of us men acting like and sounding like that.
I said some.
Right, well, you're picking the wrong ones.
Yeah, like I've never heard Ryan make that noise.
No, I don't even want to make it. That's just me, I worry.
Well, no, she's in a good place.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What's happened? What have I missed?
No, nothing. You're up to speed.
Yeah.
Has she seen Dr. Screen Time in person?
We're getting close.
Getting close.
Okay. That was a choral response.
Yeah.
I need to get the refrain on that coming up. Sorry, Lori, just a second. I'm just looking at the body language here. So, Patty, do you know about this?
Yeah, I do. I was told yesterday.
Uh-huh. All right, Lori, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. What do you make of Larry having lunch with his ex-girlfriend, Erica?
I think he's really into his wife, okay? I mean, this guy's clearly just trying to be nice.
So cut him some slack.
Yeah, cut him some slack. Give this guy a break. He's just trying to smooth things over, maybe catch up with an old friend.
All right. Well, Lori, that is generous and kind. Heather, what do you think?
I really think his wife is too jealous. I mean, her accusations are just going to push her husband away. However, I do think that like LinkedIn, WhatsApp, even like Facebook Messenger, those are all things that wives should be aware of.
Interesting that a lot of people actually agree with you, Heather. Like, let her just chill. You know, she doesn't have anything to worry about yet. I would rather have heard before I found out if somebody was having lunch with an ex.
Oh, for sure.
All right,
Be in
Heather,
front of it.
Thanks for calling. Let's not bury the lead. 102.7 KIIS FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we're going to City Terrace. Melissa is on the line here. Basically, Melissa thinks her husband has something going on because he's acting weird and he's super secretive with his phone. Melissa, thanks for coming on. What is he doing that you see as super secretive with his phone?
So, you know, when you get logged out of your Gmail and you go back in, you can see other Gmail accounts.
Yes.
So I got logged out somehow. And then when I went to log back in, I saw my Gmail account, my husband's Gmail account, and then another email with his name and a bunch of numbers, which is weird. I've never seen it before. So I clicked on it, and there was no incoming or outgoing messages or deleted messages, which is weird in itself. It's almost like he went in and deleted everything because it said the last activity on that email account was the night before.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like he's on there almost every day. So he's clearly hiding something.
This is a lot of evidence. You went forensic.
Yeah, but the thing is, you guys can't. If you say that you're sending roses, he definitely is going to think it's a scam. So what I was thinking is you could call him and say that you have a romantic gift to deliver and you want to confirm the address. I've heard that you've done this before with husbands trying to find out if their wives are cheating. I think that I could get the information I need that way.
Do you have a name of who this romantic gift could be coming from?
No, there's literally nothing. It was just empty. Like he had just deleted everything.
But how will we, won't he just think it's from you?
If you say, oh, we have a gift, maybe if you just ask the address, like if he confirms the address, obviously if it's an address that's not here.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. We are going to get into this. Let's figure this out, make the call, see what we can find out about Melissa's husband here. Ryan's Rose is on KIIS FM. So did you figure this out, Sissany?
I think so.
Okay, Melissa is concerned her husband's acting strange and cagey with his phone, and she thinks that something may be going on. Now, Melissa, if you find out that something is going on, are you prepared? Are you upset? Are you relieved? Where's your head on all of it?
Oh, my God, I guess all of that. At least I'll know what the mystery is, but of course I'm going to be upset. It's just there's nothing there for me to figure it out. So I just want to solve this mystery.
Okay. Well, here we go. Be very quiet. We're going to offer him some roses and see what we can find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS FM.
You have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Here we go. Be very quiet and good luck.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is this Derek?
Is this he?
Hi, Derek. My name is Olivia. I'm calling from The Spark. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we actually have a delivery for you today, but our systems went down, and I just need to confirm the rest of your address. I know that you're in City Terrace, but I just don't have anything else. It's a beautiful. It's
Spark.
Oh, we specialize in romantic gifts.
I've never heard of you guys before.
We're new to the area.
Okay. Well, I don't see me getting any romantic gifts from anybody, so
Oh.
it must be like a
No. This is definitely for you. I have all your. This is Derek. You're in City Terrace, correct?
yes.
It's a beautiful gift. So I would love to get this out for you in our delivery truck this afternoon. It will be there. Probably before lunchtime. If you can just confirm your address.
I'm good. I appreciate everything, but whoever this is from or whatever, it's supposed to be me, I guess. But why don't you just send it back, tell them no thank you, whatever.
Derek, your voice, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but your voice is being broadcast on the radio. And Derek, I have your wife, Melissa, on the line. Derek, she's told us you're being secretive with your phone and thinks you may be hiding something. Are you, Derek?
I don't know what's going on. I'm not I don't think I'm hiding anything, but Melissa's there.
Yeah, Melissa, what do you think he is doing?
Babe, I logged into Gmail and it logged me out, and there's this other Gmail account, and it's completely empty. Like you deleted everything. Like what's going on? You're being really weird.
Well, I don't think. Can we just hang up and talk about this together? This is kind of a personal phone call, don't you think? I mean,
Babe, what's going on? You're being weird. Just what's up with that email?
Okay, look. Somebody's harassing me, and I don't mind talking about it, but I want to talk about it off the radio. Can we just get off the radio? I can't.
Someone is harassing you in a way that's dangerous or threatening, Derek?
Well,
You're scaring me.
it's kind of personal.
Okay.
What?
Understood.
I think
Understood.
It's between a husband and a wife is what I'm
I don't know.
But Derek, before I understand, I'm trying to respect what you're saying, but are you cheating on your wife?
I'd rather not say
So
anything.
then by not saying anything, that's
It's obvious you
yes.
are.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm going to put you both on hold there for a second.
Weird.
If you are asked if you're cheating on your wife and you don't say no, then you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else is there? Ryan's Roses. So Melissa reaches out to us. This is a few minutes ago and says, hey, my husband's being cagey with his cell phone. We get Derek, the husband, on the line. He's being cagey with Sissany.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really find out too much until I ask him at the end of the call after he says, hey, Melissa, this is personal. I don't want to talk about it on the air. Hey, Melissa, I'm being harassed. And I just said, Derek, we want to respect your privacy if you're being harassed, but are you cheating on your wife? And then he said, I'd like to talk about this off the air.
Right.
Well, that...
He said not exactly or something weird like that.
What did he say? It all runs together in a way. I mean, Tubbs, you would say, no, I'm not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like,
Yeah, right now on the radio.
So what do we think, Tanya? We think he cheated, and now she, the one that cheated, is all over harassing him.
Correct.
Trying to whatever to him for whatever reason.
Like they could have both been having an affair, and then now this woman that he was having the affair with broke things off with her husband and wants to be with him, and so she's harassing him, but he's saying, no, I don't want to do this.
And so that's why he's like, this is very private. I want to talk separately. Kate, what do you think's going on?
Yeah, I still don't understand why he had that separate email account and didn't tell his wife about it. I mean, so someone was harassing him. I mean, I think what happened is that he was cheating, and now that woman is harassing him, and so he had to keep it from his wife.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it sounds, all of the clues lead to that conclusion for us. Kate, thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This Sissany is a public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, and you are married, so you may think something's going on, and
So far, so good.
so far it's been a day that you've been married. But if
Almost 2 years, but okay.
That's a day. But if you can't figure it out and you want some help, then send us an email. We'll put you on the air. We'll see what we can find out. Let's get to Melissa. Melissa,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Let me read the email here to Sissany. It says, my husband and I started our own candy distribution company a few months ago. We've been trying out new people to see who'd be the best fit for us to hire. There's a girl that was recommended to us by one of my husband's friends, a single mom trying to get back on her feet. So you had her come in for a few weeks, but she wasn't working out. So I told my husband I didn't want her anymore, but he still brings her in to help. So you say no, she's not cutting it. He continues to bring her in.
That's already bad.
That's already bad.
Yeah.
That gets you thinking. It's been going on for weeks. The girl clearly sees her indifference, right? Your indifference toward her, and it seems as if she loves that her husband keeps bringing her in. I think that the rule is if your wife doesn't want someone around, don't let them come back in.
Listen to your wife.
That's assistants. That's some people you work with. That's assistants, and that's assistants especially. So, Melissa, why don't you like this girl?
There's just this bad vibe I get,
You know, it's like, this isn't my first rodeo, and I feel like it's woman's intuition. Like, I know something's not right.
Right.
And the fact that my husband continues to bring her around, that's not his norm. That's not the way he usually is.
Did you like this girl, like, initially? At the beginning, did you like her?
You know, I was a bit hesitant at the beginning. It was just like something, she seemed nice, but in my back of my mind, I'm like, I wouldn't have picked her. I wouldn't have hired her. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was just that thing like, yeah, I go with my gut. And then next thing you know, she's working for us and she's always around. And I think she's smart enough that she knows not to cross that line, but she's definitely walking it with me.
But did she get disqualified because of her lack of skill, or you just don't like her because she's a threat?
I think she's not a good fit, and I couldn't pinpoint why. I just felt there were other candidates that were a better fit. I felt immediately at ease with. They were completely qualified. And then, you know, he's like, no, she needs help. She's in a bad spot. You know, she's a single mom, blah, blah, blah. And was rooting for her. And, you know, I'm all about helping somebody out who's down and that kind of thing. But, you know, when you just know in your gut and you don't know why, and you try to explain it away and you're like, I don't want to come off as a bad person or like I'm being catty or something like that. But that's exactly how it comes out. And he's like, what's your problem? I'm like, I just don't feel right.
Well,
it's like one of those bad movies and nobody hears the music.
Right. But if you say to him you don't want her around, he shouldn't have her around. Well, let's bring Patty, and Patty's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. What's her name?
Her name is Erin.
I need you to also say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then whatever your husband's name is on KIIS-FM.
You have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay. We're going to do it now. Here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Javier? Hello?
Hi. Yeah, this is Javier.
Javier, hi. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Lupus Flowers. How are you?
Good.
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to on a note. I got your information from from something you may have purchased online in the last 3 months, where you opted to receive promotions or free giveaways. And here I am calling you because you have been chosen to receive a free bouquet. And like I said, at no charge to you. I don't need a credit card number from you or any of that information.
There's nothing though, Patty. This is not going to be one of several things like a timeshare or something.
No, not at all. It's just seriously just a bouquet of flowers. I just opened my delivery shop and I am trying to promote it. And I chose 5 customers today, and I'd like for you to go ahead and take on the offer.
Okay. Okay.
Who do you want to send them to?
Well, actually, yeah, I'll take you up on it. I'd actually like to send them to a Daniel.
To Danielle?
No, it's actually Daniel. Daniel.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
If you could put with love always, Melissa.
I'm sorry?
With love always, Melissa.
So not you.
No, I'm sending him on half of a party.
Oh, got it. Okay. Sounds good. And do you want them delivered?
Hey, Javier, it's Ryan Seacrest in Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I don't understand. Why are you sending the flowers to Daniel, love Melissa?
Because I think she thinks that I'm naive. I know exactly what my wife is doing.
She's cheating on you with the guy named Daniel?
I don't know. Maybe you guys can answer that for me.
Well, she's on the phone. Melissa, this is a surprise. Is there something going on with you and a guy named Daniel?
No, there is nothing going on with me with anybody other than my husband.
It sounds like he's on to you.
Are you kidding me, Javier?
Come on.
Really?
I'm this naive that I'm just going to sit here and go along with this. Come on.
Why do you think something's happened between your wife and Daniel?
Because it's been going on for years.
Who is Daniel?
She's the most creative person that she could hide anything.
It's one of my childhood friends, and nothing has ever gone on with me and Daniel. You're just trying to deflect because you know something's going on with you and Aaron. I can feel it.
So are you, hold on for a second. My God. Javier, are you cheating on your wife with Aaron?
I am absolutely not.
Sounded like a guilty laugh to me. Are you sure?
I am so sure that she creates these things in her head. And talk about deflect. Melissa, does that make you feel less guilty if I'm cheating on somebody else? Come on.
So Javier, how could you be so certain that your wife is cheating on you?
Because it's been a string of things, Ryan. It's been over the course of, God, I would say better part of 2 years. I mean, there's random phone numbers that constantly pop up on the phone without a contact name. Then every once in a while it'll come up as Daniel. Comes up in a conversation consistently.
Do either of you want to be married to each other?
Yeah. Oh my!
I mean,
of course I do.
I love her.
Well, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm
Who's
so
cheating?
confused.
If both of you are cheating, tell us now.
I am 100%
not.
faithful to you, Melissa.
Well, I don't know who to.
Guys, yeah. I'm a hands. I don't even
What
know
do I
to
even
say.
say? Well, I don't know who to believe.
Okay.
Well, then our work is done.
Yeah.
Our work
I guess
is
you guys
done.
just need to hug it out. Go on a date.
Yeah, do whatever it is you need to do. Thank you for writing us. But now that frustrates me. What do we get out of that? Nothing.
I think
mean,
they're
if he's
both
that
lying.
clever, or is he doubly clever? He's cheating, and he wants her to feel like
I was
she's
not
cheating.
expecting that flip. Like
Well, I thought
what?
Daniel, he was going to say that he was gay.
I thought
That's what I thought he was going to
same
say. I thought he was going to say, "Oh, I got a wife, but I'm actually really gay."
I honestly was like, oh, this is gonna be so good.